to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands.
So I've heard the worst news ever. I did not know how to react.
So this morning was the worst morning ever.
My mom told me the worst news ever.
I'm like so depressed this morning.
Mom, what happened?
So like I asked the chef to make a vegan meal and he makes bacon.
Oh my word, I can't.
He is like ruining my life at this point. I woke up and discovered that my chef had made bacon. He knows I'm vegan. Why would he do that?
The chef gave her bacon. I think maybe it's cause he thought we were not good people. So I promise to be the best version of me ever.
And if that's not enough, I had to eat the bacon, which was so stressful for me to do.
Did you fire him?
I tried to, and he was like, I'm gonna take you to court. So I was like, I don't have outfits for court, so I can't go to court. So I'm just sitting and speaking to Stefan, and he's saying things that just are not making sense at this point. He's saying, why didn't you fire the guy? And I'm like, oh, why would you say that? Do you not care about my court outfits? So I didn't fire him.
He's so lucky, but you do have outfits for court.
I do have outfits for
There was
court.
something important I was supposed to tell you.
I wonder what that was. And Margaret ran away.
Yeah, it's not that important actually. It's about Margaret. Something to do with her running away.
I walked into a room and I found these 2 candle holders on her bed with a note that said she was leaving.
And then after that I heard some good news, so it at least lightened up the mood a bit. Margaret ran away. Oh my word. That was the greatest news I've ever heard. I mean, no, I'm supposed to be a good big brother. I mean, I was like so sad to hear Margaret left. But the bacon though, I don't know what monster would feed a vegan bacon. Oh my word, the drama in that child's life, like.
I was so annoyed. I was like, does she expect us to go looking for her? I mean, the one time I lost a shoelace and the most I looked for it was like 2 minutes.
I did not even have the energy to go look for Margaret. She knows where the food is. She knows where the kitchen is. She will be back home. So we're not going to look for her?
No.
Okay, thank God. Whew, I thought, just
If
leaving this
she
house
wants to run away, then
is
she
a
will
lot
run
of work.
away because
Yeah.
I really don't care about drama.
I wonder how it would be like if we had another Margaret, like a guy.
What do you mean?
Like imagine like me having a brother Margaret who wasn't so annoying and always on my case.
So we just sitting in the kitchen having a great mother-son conversation about this breakfast that I had to eat. And he says, what if Susan was a boy? And I was like, why would you say something like that? Are you like struggling with depression? Why would you even think of something so terrible when your sister is missing? And I ate bacon this morning. Imagining is too much work. Maybe you should do that some other time.
Yeah, maybe some other time. Boom, I was in my vision.
Candle holders are said to be one of the world's wonders. They contribute to all the lights in the world, like the sun.
Mayor Margaret, come
and
see this.
The moon. And what happens is at night when you light your
Mom,
candles
it's fine.
on your
It's
candle
fine. It's
holders.
fine.
I was reading
So,
facts
look at this.
about it.
Rashford scored another goal.
What?
Again.
Hello, my
the
son.
pressure is so off me right now.
Tell me about it.
I cannot tell you about it. I just told you about it.
So my brother Stefan is literally the greatest person that I've ever known in my entire life. But Rashford is doing the most
Right now, he's holding Manchester United.
Tell me about it. He has Manchester United on his shoulders.
I'm telling you,
what happened was that the other day I was
if
just
he
thinking
moves to another
about
team, I will
Lionel
literally
Messi.
become a suicide bomber and go blow up Manchester United. So me and my broski, he calls me emperor and stuff, and I was spitting wisdom upon him, you know, being the great teacher that I am. You know, sometimes he even calls me sensei, whatever that means. I think it means boss or something. I'll literally go into Manchester United and blow it up. I'll become a Man United suicide bomber. Then Rashford will forcefully have to go back to Man United because there's no new team for him to go to.
But you know, when Lionel Messi was joining Chelsea, he literally said to them, if you don't pay me billions, then I won't do it. That's what he said. So I have years of experience with soccer, and I have just learned so much about the sport. I'm giving them knowledge. I'm teaching them what soccer means, and they're ignoring me. At this point, I feel like I have just disappeared. Why would he not even take into consideration the fact that for years I've been learning up on the sport? He just baffles my mind. And he was the top goal scorer in 2013 and 2011.
I was doing my best to educate the youth, playing my part in society. And then all of a sudden, there was whispers in the air. Like, you know, a horror movie when those things jingle around. And there was this annoying voice just telling me about stuff that I didn't care about.
I remember like the one goal.
So, like I was saying, right?
The ball up
and
with
then
his
did you
hands,
see
and he was
Wambasaki,
like,
Spider-Man?
It was
Like he's just like
so
running through the
good.
wing, and he's doing the most right now.
Yeah,
Don't
you know,
you
I
know
think
that
it's in the
in-
genetics, you know.
You
but
know,
yeah.
yes.
In
I don't know. There's this lady who
basketball,
keeps speaking and
when
trying to
they-
disturb us, and I don't like it.
Yeah, you know, she's like that sign language person, you know, the one that no one really looks at, but we look at. you know.
Yes, like just like that, you know, like throwing random facts that are not true.
You know, like mom, like I don't know, like she's a mom and everything, but I just totally like dislike the fact that she tries to talk about soccer and she knows absolutely nothing, like at all.
She didn't even respect the sport.
Is she my mom? Because what kind of mom gives birth to a son that is a football fan and knows like totally nothing about football? But yeah, I guess that's my mom.
She was like telling me about the fact that Ronaldinho has a left foot. Like, I do not understand this. Like, I wanted to cry from the inside out. You know,
Yeah.
like if she wants
It's
to talk to us,
definitely true
at
because
least she should know what
Cristiano
Google is.
Ronaldo
Tell me
scored
about
an
it.
own goal when he was playing against Man City in Argentina.
Did you see the new FIFA 21? Like, that
Bro,
looks so dope, man.
I still
The
haven't played
real
that
life
though.
graphics. Like, I felt like when I touched my screen, it felt like I was touching Rashford.
And another thing that I am ashamed to mention is that Stefan beats me at FIFA and he's like so better than me. Don't tell him I told you that because he shouldn't know. But yeah, he always beats me at FIFA.
Crazy.
That
I'm
is
going
so
to take
sick.
away your PlayStation if you don't take into consideration my feelings.
You have
because
feelings. Oh my word. Where did you find it?
How much did you buy them?
Like, she actually has feelings.
Wow.
Wow, I'm shocked.
I know.
Oh my word. I thought that feelings were only for humans.
So Stefan is literally at this point denying that I am his mom. He has become Susan, which is not a compliment. As you can see, she ran away. And he is annoying the life out of me. I'm filled with so much anxiety. I'm levitating. It's crazy. You guys are
Clearly-
giving me so much anxiety. You are sitting at my table and you're discussing things that I have nothing to do with, and you are just being rude to me.
Your anxiety is making me feel like calling my therapist. Please
Your
stop.
therapist is not going to be your therapist if I'm not paying for him.
Oh
so
my
you need
word.
to listen
She
to
just
what I need
threatened
to
my life
say
and say that
about
she's going to
Cristiano
shoot me.
Ronaldo, because you are so rebellious. You might as well be Margaret. Why don't you just turn into her? What's wrong with you?
Hi, my therapist. My mom just threatened to cut your pay. I know we pay you more than everybody else. 20K a month is a lot, I know. Like, can you please talk to her? Cause like, I need you right now. I need you to talk to her. My therapist says you're being unreasonable.
Your therapist is off the payroll. I'm leaving.
This is why you're my favorite. My broski, male Margaret, he had my back the whole way. He's the family member I've always wanted. You know, he knows what to say, when to say it. Sometimes he has very dry jokes, but you know, that's where I come in to educate him and to show him the right way. Unlike mom, who is like no way to be helped right now. Do you know one time I offered her help and she started crying?
Yep.
This is why my favorite. Like I was saying,
Yeah.
Liverpool doesn't have both Van Dijk and Trent Alexander. They're definitely not winning the league.
Not at all. So this is a time for United to, do big things.
Definitely. Ollie's on the wheel and we're not going for a car crash. No car crash.
Not at all. I don't even imagine myself like living without that guy. Like, what is the point of that? I mean, even when we speak about soccer, his soccer knowledge is like so broad. He like literally knows everything. I feel like he was there, back in the past when they had the creation of FIFA and stuff, and now he's here in the future. Like, he literally knows everything. He could be like the manager, the player, the assistant coach, everything, like even the board put together. Like, he is just amazing.
Messi,
Stefan.
Rashford.
Stefan.
What?
Are you like ignoring your own mother?
It's just you. I mean, Mom.
Just stop. I've literally eaten bacon. I'm vegan.
I am so sorry about that. And I was just thinking about how cool it would be to have like a male Margaret. I'm not saying we have to adopt one if you don't want to.
What
Nice
if
nudge
we
me.
had a male Margaret? I have a vision. I was just thinking the other day that when flowers are in the street, there's really no place for us to walk.
You could just walk around the flower.
Why would I do that?
Because there's still space. It's not like the flower is that big.
You are so annoying. Male Margaret!
How am I the annoying one? There's like so much space for you to walk.
Hi, how
Hi.
are you?
Well, and you.
I'm good. We are having such a great conversation, me and male Margaret.
Mom and I are the best of friends. Like, we always have the most amazing time together. And apart from my friends, I don't know any other person that I'd rather spend my time with, because we just have like the most intellectual conversations.
We are bonding. It's literally the best time. Can you please just move?
This
I
is
wanna
my
speak
seat.
I'm speaking to
No,
my
but
son.
this is my seat.
But I'm speaking
I don't
to my son.
I don't understand this. Like, I'm being moved out of my seat. This always happens to me in this house. Like, just go there.
This is why you are not my favorite son. In fact, I've left you these candle holders, so go play while I talk to my real son. So
I literally cannot understand why you would give me candle holders.
I cannot understand why you're being rude when my son is at the table.
What makes him better than me? Like, he comes in and everything gets taken away from me to him. Like, I'm sick and tired of being the dog of this family.
He took my height. That's what makes him better
I'm
than
definitely taller than him. Like, look at this. Look at this. Definitely taller than him.
you just need to sit down. So I was saying with the
Yeah.
flowers in the street, when they're all over the road, it's just hard for people to walk.
I am
Yeah.
like so tired of
And
being
you
a
know
ghost in this
what
family.
is most
Hello, like I'm talking here.
Yeah.
is when you
Hello,
see the
like,
mountains.
do I need to get like the
and
Ghostbusters in here
valleys,
to like catch
and
me?
all of them are just
Oh my word,
so
I cannot.
scenic.
Tell me about it.
They are so great. Why are you pacing around? You are literally bumping into me. And behind me, Stefan is charging like a raging bull. He is literally knocking my seat over. I had to stand up a couple of times because I was on the floor, and he's just so jealous and insecure. Where does he get this from? I'm not like this.
So like I was having this nice conversation with my mom, because my mom and I, we gel like that. And yeah, she's a wonderful person and I just love being around her. Unlike, my brother Stefan, who is kinda not the smart one. I don't know where we got him from. He probably like fell off a tree or something.
You are literally telling me to get a book and erase myself from this life.
That's okay because you were drawn with pencil anyway. So I was still saying to you.
You know what? Y'all two should just move out, Y'all should just move out of my house.
He's like totally a waste of time and he's always, just up in my face.
You are too young to speak to people like that.
I am not too young to
So
speak to
I was
anyone.
saying,
like, I do not
when
understand
the
where you
mountains
guys
and
think
the
that.
valleys
And you're not
are
even listening
just
to me.
so beautiful. It just makes so much sense.
I think I'm gonna run away, I think I'm just going to run away.
You know, I think that you should go to kindergarten because you're throwing a lot of tantrums right now.
Oh my word! Where do you
Exactly.
think you come in? You know,
How dare you speak to my son like that? You do not have a right in this
he's
house.
definitely your son. He's tall enough to be in the solar system.
Oh my gosh, my mom is like so tall. She's like the tallest person I know. I mean, people look at me and they think I'm tall, but if you look at her, she's like so tall. Like, I got my height from her, and you know, that's one thing that I'm personally very grateful for. So yeah, that is my mom.
I have nothing to say
Wow.
to you at this point.
You
You're being
never have
so
anything-
disrespectful.
I
I've tried to
understand.
speak to you
I
about
understand.
flowers,
I
and
underst-
you don't get me.
I
You just
understand
don't
why.
understand.
I understand why you have nothing to say to me. You never finished high school, so you never learned a lot of words. It's definitely that's the reason why.
Are you speaking to your mother in this manner?
Where is she? Cause you only have one son.
You are so annoying. And I was filled with anxiety when picking out the mountain that I wanted to hike at for the first time.
I don't understand how she all of a sudden just gets anxiety about everything.
And when I went
Your
up
anxiety
the
is going to give you a heart
mountain,
attack and
the
I will
air
throw a party.
pressure-
Waking up in the morning gives her anxiety. Her having anxiety gives her anxiety. What do we do? I don't know.
And I was like, wow, is this like a real fact where the air pressure just like stops?
I
And
wish
it
the
was
air pressure just choked you to death because I'm tired of hearing your voice. I'm out. Like I'm going to go to Susan's house and I'm out. Sometimes I want to cry, but then I realize if I cry, that means they win. And I'm never going to let them win. You know, I'm so tired of this.
Nobody cares about you or Susan.
Nobody cares about y'all too.
Why don't you just take your bed as well and go sleep there?
In fact, take my candle holders. I'm going to go put it in Margaret's room.
This is why you're my favorite, because you've taken my height from me.
I understand that nobody can take my place.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm having such a good time with this boy. He is the son I never had. I am literally beaming at this point.
Mom? 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 Chef, this one, replace the other one.
Yes, definitely want that chef.
What were you thinking about?
Was not thinking about anything, but listen, since Margaret is such a betrayer, we don't need a male Margaret because we don't know what it would do to our family.
Definitely, yeah. In my vision, you know, I still enjoyed your company more than I enjoyed his.
And in my vision, you were still my favorite son.
Always.
Yeah.
Yes. My mom had a vision as well about having a male Margaret. And I decided for her, because I could see how horrible that vision was, to have another son. And I just thought about her and said, you know what? I don't think we should have a male Margaret, you know? I told her that she's all the family I need. But to be honest, I'd rather have the male Margaret.
So Stefan decided that he does not want a male Margaret, and I had to go with it because I didn't want to hurt his feelings. But in my vision, it was cool to have a son that was my height, who understood me on an intellectual level. So I pretended as if he's my favorite, but to male Margaret, you're the son I never had.
We'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow